family at the top.
Walk in the building, I own it.
Uncle Ted, I missed you so much.
That's my girl.
Woohoo!
You can't solve everything with money.
But you can, Tim.
You haven't changed at all.
Excuse me, I hate to interrupt, but
What the frittata?
I'm in the family business. And now you work for me, boomers.
James Marsden, Clint Drieberg with you. Thank you so much for your time, and thank you for Boss Baby Family Business. I bet it was probably about a 3-minute decision in your brain to do this film, yeah?
3 seconds probably is more like it, yeah. No, it was a unique experience for me in that I was a fan of the original with my kids. Like there was when that movie came out on home video, it was the only thing that was playing on our TVs at home. And my daughter and my youngest son just, we had the whole movie memorized. So then when this opportunity came along to be a part of the sequel and to play grown-up Tim, it was like, immediate. It was, I want to be a part of this. And it was a unique experience starting out as a fan.
And the sequel brings in the megastar cast as well, not just yourself. There's a few other big names in here too, James. I mean, did you actually get to be in the same room, or did COVID prevent that?
No, unfortunately, that's the one regret that I have, is not being able to, to be just face to face with Alec or with Goldblum or Amy. It was, you are a little isolated, and COVID didn't help with that either, right? Because there's all the precautions we had to take there. But yeah, I see the film, and it's almost like, well, it felt like they were all in the same room together doing this, and that's the magic of the brilliant minds at DreamWorks. They go through your voiceover performance, and they kind of select the ones that think are going to work with Alex, what he does, and they sort of mesh the whole thing in this amazing, recipe for fun.
Let's roll. Is that me?
Baby Corp needs you to drink this formula for one last mission.
You want me to be a baby again? I'm texting him!
Give me that flock of seagulls. Hey!
The boss is back, baby! I work alone, or at least not with him.
We need to work together to save the family business.
We're going to have to face evil babies, creepy babies.
Don't look at me.
Jail yard babies.
I like glue.
And ninja babies? Is this some kind of a ninja boy band? Huh. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh!
Do you approach a film like Boss Baby in the animated universe any differently than you would a real life film? I mean, I know you've spent some time in Ireland just recently as well with Disenchanted and things like that. They're all family films, but right. Is there a different approach when you're just the voice as opposed to the voice and the face?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, at its core, they're the same, right? There's a story in front of you that you want to relay to the audience, and you want to move them, and you want to affect them, and you do that with your performance, hopefully, right? But then the actual technical process is different, right? Like when I'm on set in front of the camera and in wardrobe and talking, with props and looking into someone else's eyes, and it can immerse you into it a little more for sure, but it also has its limitations. Whereas with voiceover work, there's just no limitations. It's just whatever comes out of your mouth and the microphone and your imagination, and that's it. So I think it's more of a technical difference there. And what I love about voiceover is that it doesn't matter what you look like. It doesn't matter what you're wearing. It doesn't matter what, it's just, how do I tell a story with my one instrument? And that's it. And there's a musicality to it. There's a rhythm to it. And you get to go in there and just, try 1,000 different things, and some don't work and some do work. And, it's very playful, and I like that element of it.
Are you looking forward to a new world post-corona? I mean, have you even been to the cinema again to see this film or see any other films? Like, how excited are you?
Of course, like all of us, we are all looking forward to new life, living with it, however we're going to do it. But yes, getting back to enjoying the time that we spend here on Earth, right? We got to enjoy it. I went to the Bond movie last week with my son, because since he was young, this has been our thing. This is my 20-year-old son.
Okay.
So it was like, we're all right. I don't know if we're totally ready to go back to the theater yet, but let's do it. And you wear your mask to the theater, but it was awesome. It was like, there I was with my son doing what we had done since he was young, which is like father, son going to a James Bond movie, and felt totally safe. It was like, we were there in packed house. Great to see everybody back in the movie theaters, but also being safe and wearing masks. But I think we're all looking forward to it. And I miss those shared experiences. I think all of us miss, everyone talks about, well, movie theaters are going away. Everyone's just going to watch things from home. I don't think so. No. I don't think so. I think there's going to be room for both.
Yeah.
And there's always going to be that appetite for a shared experience. You're in there in that room with that giant screen and you're laughing with strangers. It's like, that's a special experience. And I hope that doesn't go away. And I don't think it will.
I don't think so. Now, you probably noticed from the accent, I'll say goodbye, but you could probably see or hear I'm Australian. And I know you've spent a lot of time in Australia. Now that we can travel again, any plans to get back down under, James?
Oh, yeah. Well, it was almost impossible this year to get down there, wasn't it? I have a lot of friends who are Australian who were trying to go home and they couldn't go home. But they were the India of all of ours for a long time because it was so safe down there. And it still is, but I adore that country. And I hadn't spent much time outside of Sydney, but I lived there for a good year. I was in Paddington, just in 5 ways there, out just right there in Paddington, and loved it. And the coffee, I think that surprised me. My gosh,
you become a coffee snob, James. Did you
but it was Australia that did it, and I did not see that coming. I didn't expect that to be anyway. But just the light is different. The beaches are incredible. The people are just happy and easygoing, and I really do love it. And I'd love to get back there soon.
Well, James, we'll have you anytime. Thank you for Boss Baby Family Business.
Cheers.
It brings a smile to everyone's face, I think, at a special time like now. And look forward to more of your work. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, we need it right now. I appreciate it. Very kind of you.
Nice to meet you. Bye-bye.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Hold on to your chaps. Go left! Go left! I'm gonna go where navigation says.
Turn left.
Thank you, navigation. We did it. I guess we did. I was talking about me and Precious. Oh. Oh, gross.